Hello and welcome to Enchanted Empath live stream. I'm so glad that you're here. Happy almost New Year. This is such a really great time of year to create lasting transformation and changes in our lives. And how we have been traditionally doing that for the longest time is by declaring these New Year's resolutions, right? So today I want to talk about why that doesn't work and why those New Year's resolutions fail and what you can do instead to create lasting change and transformation in your life. And Lord knows we all are craving big changes in our lives since the last few years kind of really surprised us and just changed a lot of things in our lives. And we just experienced isolation, a lot of pain, division, you name it. So whatever 2021 threw at us this year, we're going to be like Teflon, right? And we're going to let it bounce on us, and it's just not going to stick anymore. We have learned a lot, and so now it's really time to get back in the saddle, to align our own energy and to manage our own energy better, like maybe how we did in 2020 or 2019. So yeah, this year was a surprise for all of us, and we did get sideswiped. So my goal here is to help you get realigned and remember your inner brilliance so that you can manifest anything. You can create a life that you love. You can leverage your intuition, you can grow that, and you can heal your body. And I think with all of the drama going on around us, a lot of us kind of forgot. And so I'm here to remind you that it's all still there. And just like Dorothy, we can click our heels and we had it all along, and we can bring it back up and really rock 2022. I am so excited about 2022 and doing the things that I know work as a spiritual teacher for many years and applying them big time and then helping you do the same. So let's talk about why those New Year's resolutions don't work and why they fail. Well, first of all, people treat resolutions like a one and done, like they pull the trigger, they get all excited, and it's a very temporary situation. So they're treating a marathon like a sprint. And any kind of change in our lives requires time. It requires a process. So we need to slow our roll for one and get into the knowing that change is definitely at our fingertips, and we can create anything we want. We can do, be, and have anything we want, but it does take a process and it takes time. So I'm going to give you actually 8 tips here, and then I'm going to tell you the things that you could do instead. So number 2 is you don't believe in yourself, and maybe you have let the past dictate your future, and you have messy energy. So that's quite a bit in just step number 2. But it all has to do with the self and what you're believing about yourself and what you're believing about your abilities. And I know a lot of people do this. They look at their past and they say, well, I didn't do it then, so that probably means I'm not going to do it now. And that could be a conscious thought or an awareness, or it could be a very unconscious or subconscious thought and awareness that dictates and kind of drives your behavior without your participation, without your full awareness, right? And so that can be a big sabotager for many people. And number 3 is too much thinking, not enough allowing. So this is where my friends who are all about control come in. So they're micromanaging the universe. They're not playing with the laws of the universe in creation and manifesting well. They're trying to do it all themselves. And so then they're on their own time frame, they're white knuckling, and they're trying to control the process. It's probably the biggest reason why resolutions don't work, right? Number 4 is you just don't enjoy the process. So you're not coming from an intuitive place when you're creating change. You're doing the thing that you saw everybody else do on Facebook or Instagram. And so you're doing what you think you should do and not what is intuitive to you, not what is aligned with your vision. Everybody is different, right? And so we have to leverage our intuition when we are in the manifestation process or in the resolution game, so that we can get good guidance and we can follow the tune of our heart that feels right to us. And then when that feels good, we're more interested. But if we're doing something by default that somebody else said to do, we don't have much of a buy-in, right? So individuality is a big part of the process here as well. So number 5, I see this happen a lot. People are trying too hard. They are efforting. And when you are in that efforting thing, that trying too hard, you're creating resistance. And manifesting and creating change is about allowing transformation to happen and be going with the flow. So when we are trying too hard, we're actually paddling upstream instead of downstream. And I'm all about going downstream. So manifesting and creating the life of your dreams, the process is simple. It's not easy for a lot of people, but it's simple. And going with the flow and down the stream and how you feel is so important. Number 6 is you're not tracking your progress. I love to keep a journal, and I have all my students keep journals. In fact, I'm starting to make them so that you can have them on hand. Journals are a must. Tracking your progress. So when you celebrate your success, that's raising your energy, that's rewiring your brain, that's creating a new pathway for more and better. So to note our progress and to celebrate our successes, hugely important, so that it lifts our energy, raises our vibe, so that we can keep doing more, and then we create more momentum, more momentum. And that energy is important for us, that we feel empowered and we feel capable, and we have that confidence. And we have that confidence when we see all the stuff that we have done in our journals, right? So number 7 is that a lot of people, when they start a new anything, they don't have community support. So they don't have social support, they don't have a community, they don't have accountability. And isolation, as you know, can be a killer. And this last couple of years, I think all of us have experienced isolation and what that feels like. And so when you're wanting to manifest something really new and big and amazing in your life, it's so nice and vital and important to have people around you who are going to lift you up and support you through it and guide you and coach you and all that stuff, so that you can feel you have a team, you have people that you can rely on, vent to, and then when you're feeling good, you can support and encourage, right? And number 8 is that you know your what. So you have a goal. Say, I'm going to lose some weight next year, but you don't know your why. And your why is your emotional drive. So the what is the intellectual thing. It's like, yes, I can see that. But then the why is the heart. It's the bigger driver. Why do you want to lose weight? Oh, you want to be light, fantastic, and move around and feel sexy and all that other stuff. That's the drive. And so we have to know the why. And so this random kind of nilly-willy resolution making, you can see it just doesn't have any teeth. It doesn't have any grit to it, right? It's light and servicey, and people typically give up on the resolutions after day 2, day 3. I don't know, but the stats are pretty apparent about how New Year's resolutions just don't work. So the bottom line, why they're not working, is because you're out of alignment with what you say you want. I want to say that again. You're out of alignment. This means you're out of energetic alignment. Your words do not match your energy. And the energy is what is creating the transformation and the change. So we have to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves, right? And so, making resolutions is really short lived and short sighted. Instead, what we need to do is get aligned. We need to manage our energy. That's so important. Nobody talks about that when we're making New Year's resolutions, but that's all I talk about in the work that I do is managing your energy. Get aligned, stay aligned. And as you can see with step number 1, alignment is a daily practice. So it's not a one and done. It's just like energetic hygiene. It's something that we have to manage and take care of on a daily basis, just like our physical hygiene, right? So, when, how do you do that, you say? Well, this is where I come in. You leverage the art and science of manifesting. The art and science of manifesting. So, kick resolutions to the curb and pick up the art of manifesting. Really dive in and understanding what it is a game changer. It's a life changer. And so what I want to do is invite you to join my challenge that's coming up, and it's the Manifest 2022 3-day challenge. And it starts actually the 2nd, which is Sunday. So January 2nd at 12 o'clock Pacific time. And so for 3 days, you're going to get a sample of what it's like to be a member of my Enchanted Empath community. So I'm being completely transparent here. I'm not offering you a 3-day freebie to try to trick you into something. I'm offering you a 3-day freebie so you can get a taste and a sample of what it's like on the inside of my community, of our community. It's an amazing community of people, like-minded, like-spirited. But for this 3-day challenge, I just want to break it down what you're going to learn, what you're going to focus on. So you're going to focus on the 4 steps. Actually, there's 4 steps of manifesting. We're going to cover 3 in 3 days. So each day, we're going to explore and go deep with each step. So day 1 is ask, and that is where you get really clear on your intentions, on your goals, your desires, right? And I'm going to ask you the whys, and we're going to go deep with the desires of your heart and how the things that you want to create for 2022. This is not to be taken lightly, and so I want to spend like a good hour and a half doing a live with you talking about your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, maybe celebrating a little bit of your success about 2021, because we don't want it to be all bad. We want to keep the energy up, right? And then on day 2, we're going to talk about alignment. And I'm here to tell you, I know from personal experience and my professional experience, alignment is the most challenging one to humans. It really is. There's a lot involved with alignment. But for day 2, I'm going to help you release some things that may be in your way of your desires, of blocking your manifestations and just getting in the way. So we'll do some clearing first, and then I'm going to show you some really powerful tools that you can use to stay aligned. And like I said, alignment is a daily practice. So it's not one and done. So the more tools we have to stay aligned, woof, the better, right? Because our moods change, and not every tool is going to be appropriate from day to day. And plus, that would get boring. But I'll show you some of the most powerful tools for aligning that I practice myself, and that I encourage my students and clients to do the same. And then on day 3, we're going to move into allowing. This is where we we explore just how receptive we really are. What are we allowing? Are we blocked? What's blocking us, right? So we're going to look at some habits and patterns and things that we have done and that we're conscious of that have blocked us, and we're going to clear those things up, and we're going to open ourselves up to be receivers, really amazing receivers. That's the art of allowing, right? So that's going to be the 3 days for the Manifest 2022 challenge in a nutshell. It's gonna be, you're probably going to learn things about manifesting that you haven't heard before. This is one of my favorite topics and things that I love to practice myself on a daily basis. And so then on the step 4, though, it's aligned action, taking aligned action. That's a big missing piece to the art of or manifesting that I have seen, in big commercial kinds of ways. But taking aligned action is super important. And I know that there's a lot of those goal setting people out there that talk about action steps, action steps. I'm talking about taking aligned action. And so this works in tandem with being aligned, but aligned action comes from our intuitions. It comes from a higher place. We're getting the higher information, not the stuff that you read in the blog or on a podcast, but information that is specific to you, that comes to you by your intuition. It's personal, it's private, right? So we're going to learn how to access and leverage our intuition, what that's about. Who are we talking to? Is that our high self? Is it our spirit guides? Don't know. Yes, I do. But we'll share and explore that on day 4, which will be inside Enchanted Empath Community. And you are so welcome to, at that time, after the 3 days. So for day 4, for aligned action, you're going to want to check out the membership, and you can start by joining the 14-day free trial. So I mean, there is absolutely nothing here for you to lose during this exploration of Enchanted Empath Community and what we're about and what we offer and how this can serve you and help you going into 2022. And so I want to let you know, though, that when you're in the community, you're going to see that we study one topic at a time the entire quarter. This is quarter 1, and for quarter 1, we are talking about manifesting all the time. It's going to be manifesting January, February, March, right? And how that is laid out is we have Wednesday workshops where every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time, we do a workshop. And so all of those workshops will be topics related to manifesting. It'll be a time for you to get coaching, and it's in my own membership, so it's not on Facebook, and we do our classes in Zoom, so that way everybody can participate, we can interact and be a real community, so I'm not just a talking head. And so and I know a lot of people are wanting to get away from the social media sites and stuff, so this is a safe place for us to get together and to practice in comfort and ease and with like-minded people in our team, right? All right, so yes, that was a lot of information, and I really am being transparent with you because I want you to succeed in your goals in 2022. I want to see you rock this. I want to see myself rock this. So I want your support just like you need my support, right? So this is a collaboration. Yeah, I am the coach, I am the teacher, but believe you me, my community lifts me up and keeps me going as well. And we all need that, especially now, So on the money side of things too, I want to let you know that I did create this community so that everyone can afford exploring and developing their spiritual gifts consistently while making new friends. So once you're inside and your free trial is over, it's $39 a month. $39 a month for consistent coaching, live meditations. We do special rituals like moon rituals and things like that. So I throw things in all the time, but the things that are very consistent are the Wednesday workshops and the Monday meditations. And so those are all live and we do them together. And it's just a really great place to commune and to support each other. It's kind of like having church, but without a religion, is how I see it, right? Kind of a win-win there. So I invite you to take that first step and join the Manifest 2020 Challenge. You can do that by going to my website. It's charlenemurphy.com/manifest 2022, all one word, manifest 2022. Okay. And so there you'll see where you can just sign up, and then we will start this magical process together on Sunday, January 2nd. I'm so excited to do this with you, you guys. We need a break and we need to raise our energy and to keep our energy high. And so this community is for you, it's for me, it's for all of us to really grow and expand and be our best selves and encourage each other and just be there for one another while we're learning some amazing resources that are available to all of us via the universe. Thank you. And that we can leverage, tap into, turn on, and rock our lives. All right, guys. So I want to keep these lives shorter than usual. So I'm going to go ahead and run out right now. So sign up, charlenemurphy.com/manifest 2022. Ditch those resolutions and get into the art of manifesting. We got your back. The universe got your back. Everybody's got your back. So I will see you inside. All right. Take care.